This year you were nominated by Vogue. We were not nominated, we were honored by Vogue
okay.
as a voice of change.
Yes.
And profile written by no less than Chimamanda Adichie.
Yes.
How did you hear about it?
I heard about it from her. I heard about it from her.
Yes.
Yeah. She just sent me a message and said, okay, this is happening and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
And that was it.
Yeah.
And then eventually it came out and I saw it. And we've seen since then and we've chatted about it and all of that. Yeah. So that was it. It was a surprise. Yes.
Over the past few years, you've been busy as always, but still almost like in stealth mode.
Yes.
So what did it feel like to be seen like that? That's one of the reasons why I like Chimamanda, because she just observes and seeing.
That is what she does.
Yes.
And it was one of those things that moved me greatly because you feel seen.
Yes.
It's not that I was looking to be seen. As you said, stealth mode. I love it. It has worked for so long.
Yes.
But sometimes you do want to have some, you do want to be seen.
Yes.
I think it's important at some point for our individual growth to feel that what I have done has been observed by some people, even if it's not by everyone.
Yeah.
And that it gives it something, So it was good to receive that.
Yeah.
It also gives you a great deal of pressure because now I'm like, that change, I must be that force. I must force it to change, make sure it works.
Yeah.
I must be that force.
Yes.
So there's that little pressure, but of course it's wonderful.
Yeah.
And as I said, it's such a sweet thing because she's such a lovely young woman. Yes.
But in terms of that, for some people might not be familiar, but you've done a lot of work enabling filmmakers and beyond film over the past few years.
Yes.
In addition to the fact that even outside of film, I would say that you were my senior on the board of the Owando Foundation.
Yes.
So you're the one of the first of the advisory board before all of that.
Yeah.
And so what would you say is the impact work that you've done that has been most dear to your heart, or one of them?
Look, I can't even tell you just one.
Yeah, right, okay.
All the work that I have done has been incredibly meaningful to me. It has been so dear because it's just feeling like you have made a difference in some way, especially in a country like ours where there's so many gaps, where there's so many needs. To be able to sit with people and make a plan and do something. The work we did on Owando Foundation was incredible. We went with Kate Henshaw and I, we worked with her on a particular project. We went to a school to see it from a chicken coop, which is what the school was. It was a place where they kept chickens and the children were learning there, to this whole school built, purpose-built, furnished for these children. It's incredible. To be able to make a difference in the life of a child through their education. To be able to, support a young filmmaker or someone's dream, either by, talking to them, maybe giving them resources. I've given out my equipment to people free. I've just said, take it. I've also, so I love. It's the kind of thing that I love so much. I love to think that, wow, this has happened because of something I've done. And it's even more because people don't even know that has happened. So to me, it's like, wow. It's like a little dance inside. Like, you don't know, but I know. And that person knows. And it's just been something that has maybe changed their life or their journey or influenced it in some way. So there have been so many moments
like that,
of all the work that I've done with different people over the years.
So that leads me to the big question.
Yes.
Why did you stop acting?
I stopped acting because I wanted to produce.
That was it?
I found that I enjoyed producing more than I enjoyed acting.
Right.
When I did Violated, I acted and produced.
Yes.
And after that experience, I just really knew that I wanted to produce. I wanted to produce the sorts of films that I wanted to see, and I wanted people to see. I wanted to focus on the kind of subjects that I wanted, that I liked, that I felt were important to tell. And I just liked the ability to bring everything together, to be able to take an idea and flesh it out till it becomes what it is, this final product, a film. I loved it. I didn't want to just come on set, read my lines, do the acting, and be off, no longer part of the process. I'm too much of a Virgo. We have to be in control. So I had to be, you know, so for me, that was the thing. Plus, I wasn't getting any roles that were challenging. Everything I was getting was a variation of Anne Hattrop. Either Anne Hattrop as she was, or Anne Hattrop grown up. For that, I focused on my producing.
That makes sense. You know, I always joke that the blogs might be vicious now, but they have nothing against the blogs of the 90s. Because part of what the blogs were saying then was that because you had gotten married, that you stopped acting. And when I looked at the chronology, you were already married. While you were doing Checkmate.
Exactly. So again, it's one of those things where the stories, they write themselves. In terms of not even in the right way, but they make it up as they go along. In the vacuum where you haven't answered the question, somebody will decide that, it's because she got married, it's because of this or the other. But really, as you said, I was already married then.
Did that offend? How did that upset you to see that news?
No.
I'm actually not surprised.
No, I just thought, okay, whatever.
And you never even explained or anything.
I mean, I have in some interviews when I'm asked. So they wanted it to be something of, you know, my husband banned me or something. They wanted it to be something sensational. And it wasn't. So it was boring. It was boring. Like, so nobody just decided, nobody wants to hear that. So they just, So one of my producers, I was doing the Joy 150. And I mentioned who I wanted. I said, who is that? I'm like, it's not your. I said, ask your mom. Yes, exactly. It's a generation thing.
I said, ask your mom.
Yes.
It's like, no, I said, ask your mom. The mother said, got you. And I'm like,
exactly. It's a generation thing.
It's a generation thing.
It is.
But first of all, that the mother could remember 20 years after you voluntarily dropped this.
You see, I say that this is down to the excellent writing that was done by Amaka Igwe, God rest her soul. Amaka was very intentional in terms of what she wanted, the kind of person or the kind of people she created in that soap. She also wanted a particular kind of impact. And it has lasted. It has, look, anyone seeing people's reaction, like when I'm abroad, maybe with my friends, who maybe did not grow up here and sometimes are not Nigerian, and people's reaction to me, you would think that I'm in every single thing every year. When I find young people that know me, it's because maybe they've caught the show on YouTube. Like there are a few episodes there. And
which I've got to rewatch.
Okay. But usually it's that maybe a parent, an older sister, or somebody was talking about me, then they caught it and they watched it if they have the chance. But generally it's slightly older people. You can almost chart it like generation. I can tell the age of the people that will be.
When you mentioned Mr. X and your camera, I didn't, because I watched the first two episodes or first episode of Mr. X, and then I remember that they were like you know when you said things are boring. So people who wanted excitement, they were determined that you and RMD were a couple. Because we were a couple on Checkmate. So they're like, it's a lie.
And then unviolated.
Yes.
So of course, people were like, oh, this must continue. Yes, definitely. They had, you know, like, people were just like, yes, we've done this, so any other work, come on now, what's happening?
It's like, you know, we call it, this generation calls it shipping now.
They
say, so it's
they're shipping.
So they were shipping
the relation.
Yes. And then that didn't bother you, I'm assuming, you just kind of kicked it off.
And because we were friends as well. And still are. And I was still friends. And I also knew everything. He knew what was behind the scenes for me. I knew what was behind the scenes for him. So we're just great friends working together. The other day, I was going through my papers, and I tell you, I do not think that there is any actor from then in Nollywood that I didn't audition at some point in their careers. I have all the questionnaires with the headshots, or what they considered headshots at the time. So I had all of them. I was looking through them. I was like, wow, look at this guy. Look at some are now directors. So I've gone on to do so many things. So anyway, we did auditions, invited some people in to read. Genevieve was one of them. She read excellently. Funlola Afuyebi, who I knew from Violated, she was there as well, read excellently. I remembered Bimbo from that attempt, so I said I want her.
Yes, Auntie Joke
so
was
we got Joke, of course. I knew her from Checkmate and then from Violated, so I was happy to have her. We also had who else did we have in that? We had all the. It was quite a star-studded kind of thing. My daughter was in it. My son was in it. Fred Amata, Kepe Young, RMD. Genevieve, Funlola. So it was star-studded.
It was star-studded. I think that was the first. I could be wrong because sometimes we get our history wrong. But that was the first movie that introduced Genevieve to a more middle-class set.
I think it was because before then she had done a lot of other films. She'd done, Sharon Stone. I don't know if it was before, but she'd done a lot of films. But I think it was that film. I believe so.
Have you ever conversely had anxiety that maybe I've been too lucky?
Yeah. Yes. Especially when you're surrounded by so many things happening to people. And even when I did have things happen to me that were, devastating, because to me, my father's death to me was devastating. Also because yes, losing a parent is devastating. A loving parent, an involved father, all-round fantastic human being. He died at the age I am now. My dad died. I'm now 56. My dad died when he was 56.
Of course you are 56, but...
Yes, I'm 56. So...
oh my God. You don't look it first and foremost.
Well, thank you. So, it was devastating. So, but even then, I then look at it that even though that happened, we had a tough time, but it wasn't even tough by...
Average
standards. So people will say, oh, did this happen? No. We didn't have family that came packing any. There was nothing like that. We're just not that kind of family. My father's family is just not that kind of family. And everybody was supportive. We were all collectively devastated. So we all mourned together. And we all sort of held on to one another. So I do have that thinking, wow, everything has sort of fallen in place. Even when you hear about how I got on Checkmate, it's just been grace.
Did marriage and motherhood change you in any way, you think?
Oh yes, it definitely did. I mean, I wasn't a very mom kind of person. I mean, I think a lot of young people are not. I wasn't the kind of person that would stop and, oh, this baby is cute. I never did that. And we didn't have social media where you can be writing, oh, my ovaries. No. We didn't have that. So I was not tempted in any way or whatever. But from having my own children, it was just, wow, what an incredible honor to be able to, have children. And yes, it definitely changed me. It made me calmer. I'm still working on it because I'm not as calm as I would like to be. And it made me more, it's made me calmer. And it's given me, I grew up quickly. I grew up faster because I had responsibilities from quite young. And because I had my first child, it was 24, 25. And you sort of grew up quickly. It also made me a more reflective person because then you're thinking about the lives that depend on you. It's my faith was strengthened when I got married. My husband really, we come from two different faiths, or we practice two different faiths.
Oh, I didn't know that.
He's a Muslim, I'm a Christian. But he made my Christian faith stronger.
Really?
Yeah.
How so?
He encouraged me to not just depend on what I was taught. We're Christians because of how our parents were Christians. But to find it for yourself. To know you're a Christian because you want to be a Christian, not because of something you've been taught to be. So he helped me pursue my faith, as in understand my faith. Lots of reading, lots of books. And
Wow.
And also I understand his own faith. I understand how both can work together. And
okay, that answers the question. When you were talking about the Joy 150, you were saying you were going to
tell my family.
Yes, I was going to ask that.
The podcast. Yes.
So the religiously blended family, and it worked out fine for both parties.
It worked out fine.
Wow, I love that. I've not encountered much of that.
Oh yeah, maybe not much, because when you do talk about it, I have a friend who is a Muslim, but her husband is a Christian. So there are quite a few, And
then both of you still continue with the different faiths.
Yes, but it's different and still together. Because at the end of the day, it's God. Same God, and we support one another in our different faiths.
I want to make a personal request to you. Many of you watch, like, comment, but you don't subscribe. Now, subscription matters. There are certain guests we want to get that as the subscribers grow, it's easier to get them. Word spreads for some of our favorite conversations that help and change people's lives as you subscribe and as you engage. So I am making a personal request. Don't just watch and leave. Please click the subscribe button. It matters to me. It matters to the show. And it matters for spreading the word about the stories that we tell here. Thank you. I look forward to seeing your subscription.